Hello everybody, I'm Garrulous64 and welcome back to Sonic Mania Mods. Today we've got something super special, and it's been something I've been looking at and just waiting for a while now. We have the beautiful Aurora Garden Zone. Now this is an amazing mod made by AuroraArtwork, and like I said, I've been following, ever since I first saw the post on Game Banana, and I've been following his channel, just kind of waiting for this to come out. I've been seeing progress and all that. Oh boy, first thing I wanted to say is, I love the color palette of this level. It's just the purples and the greens, it just looks so great. I decided to take Sonic and Tails into here because I wanted to abuse Tails' power of flight, because that's the only thing he's good for. And, you know, let's try and explore as much of this as we can. Because I believe, I mean, I've been saying things lately, and, you know, I kind of talk without thinking sometimes, or without backing information up, and I usually just say, don't quote me on this, so maybe I shouldn't say what I'm about to say, but I'm not sure if this is one of the first ever, like, completely custom Sonic Mania zones. I mean, I think most of the other things we've seen have been, like, ports and stuff. I mean, I know the same guy, AuroraArtwork, did do the Mushroom Kingdom Zone mod that I made a video of the other night. Stupidly, at 1 AM, I recorded that, and I was extremely tired, so that's why I was very quiet. This, I wanted to make sure I was completely awake for, because, I mean, look at it. It's pleasant. It's pleasant as heck, and I'm only like 2 seconds in. And I mean, just listen to that music. Just very calming. I mean, it's like, this is serene. I love it. And Tails, how did you get up there? Also, how did I get in here? Alright, well, that's fine. I mean, I know in the README it says that the level collision is not perfect yet, and, you know, obviously it's still got some... He's gonna continue working on it. So, I don't expect to run into too many things, but, you know, that is not completely impossible, so that's... Oh, look at this. Now, okay, so we're on the higher route. Let's see if I can actually maintain this for 5 seconds. Now, I would go supersonic, but I really want to keep listening to the music. It's just... I'm kind of speechless. It's really nice looking, that's the main point I wanted to get at. I did record this video already once, so this isn't the first time I've seen it. I was in Act 2, I just finished the boss of this first act, and my power went out for 5 hours, so that video got corrupted. But that's okay, because I wasn't very happy with it, because I was being a stuttery mess, and I was also kind of tired, I guess. I don't know, I think the moral of the story is don't record a video if it's, you know, later than 12. Unless you're live streaming, in which case, have a ball, my friends. But, kinda wanna get up there. Tails seems to have problems respawning for me in this level, though. Then he falls right back down into the pit. Come on, buddy. I just wanna fly up to the higher pathway. Yes, yes. Now that the bonus level ring is gone, we can get up here and... Okay, that's... alright. See, now, I wanted Tails back, and all he does is bring me pain and suffering, so I shouldn't be surprised. But, geez, I mean, I know I mentioned it on my last Mania video, I believe. Playing this game is such a breath of fresh air after the classic Sonic sections and forces. I do not like classic Sonic and forces, but I do have to admit, Ghost Town, I used to not like it at all, but now the music has hypnotized me, and I was actually... I had it stuck in my head earlier today, and I couldn't stop thinking about it, and honestly, the entirety of Forces is doing that to me right now. I'm not in love with the game, also I love that slow jump into the weird animation because he's underwater, but it's so weird to me that I made a couple Forces videos that I'm actually not happy with, and I'm probably gonna re-record, and I mean, I just kind of complained about the game the whole time, but ever since then, I have just kept thinking about Forces. I haven't stopped thinking about it, I just want to play more of it, and I don't know why, because I have so many problems with the game, and I don't like it as much as Generations, and I don't know. It's just something about it makes me want to keep going back to it, and I think it might just be mind control. I think Sega has implemented some kind of mind control into Sonic Forces, and, I mean, maybe Sonic Mania as well, because I can't stop playing this either. But this is a really good game, so that's the difference. Forces is just kind of like, it's okay, you know, like, I can't explain it. I'm gonna play more of that, and I might even stream more of it too, because apparently I'm having fun with it, despite the flaws that I see. I mean, I guess a game can be flawed and still be fun. And I think Forces has a lot of good ideas, and it has a lot of fun elements. So maybe that's what that's about, I don't know. But yeah, here we are in the second act of Aurora Garden, and we've got a lot of underwater stuff, which normally would make me very upset, but for some reason, I'm not quite mad. I think it's because maybe we have easy access out of the water, which is good. And, I mean, still, now we got a nice, like, cave background, and the music is even better. I like Act 2's music better than Act 1's, to be honest. Which is funny, because it's not, like, super fast-paced. I like super fast-paced Sonic music, gets me pumped up, but it's just, this is really calming and just nice, and just gets the job done so well. I really like it. I mean, as you could see earlier, the boss we fought was just the Green Hill Act 1 boss, but it was slightly different because we were underwater, and, you know, I guess by default that makes it a small bit more terrifying, because any boss that's underwater, in my opinion, is immediately more challenging than something that is above water, such as, like, let's look at Mania's, I almost said Forces, Mania's battle. Alright, that probably shouldn't have happened. But, Mania's battle with the, in Hydrocity, however you want to say it. That fight scared the living daylights out of me when I first played it. And I'm talking about the first part of it and the second part. And, I mean, I've gotten used to it now, so I know what I'm doing when I play it. Usually that means just take Super Sonic and cheese it to death. But when you're just going in with nothing, I mean, you can still drown as Super Sonic, you can still drown as a regular Sonic. Things, it's just, drowning is a common theme. I guess I missed that checkpoint before. But, I don't know. In this game, Sonic is just a game I really enjoy, and, I mean, even if I'm drowning, it's like, well, that was still my fault. So let's try and figure out how to do this better, and that's exactly what's happened with Mania. I no longer have intense dread of certain parts of Mania like I used to, like Octopus Boss. What am I doing? Yeah, well, here we are in a higher pathway. I've decided to try and I use Tails to fly and cheese a bit. We're going to start using Tails a little bit more because I want to stay out of the water because I'm now becoming quickly hydrophobic. But I'm sure that's okay because this might just lead us back to the water anyway. Yeah, here we are. Hey, well, at least we hit another checkpoint. We don't need to keep dying and going back to that other one. Okay, this looks simple enough. And I should have learned by now to never say that, because that's never the case. It's never simple enough, and as soon as you say that, the game will hear you, and it'll go, oh, that's not what you think? Oh dear, yep, there it is. I am honestly surprised. Let's try to take the road less traveled and stay on the high path. I mean, you know, despite frustrations that were setting in from drowning a couple times, this is still really pretty to look at. So Sonic, I did not think he... Uh-oh. Okay. I didn't think he was coming back down for a second there. But maybe I achieved space travel. No, down. Don't get ahead of yourself, Sonic. Up is the next step. Down has to go first. Wait, please. Okay. Stay out of the water. Stay out of the water as often as you can. Alright, good. Another one. Now, where's the Death Egg robot at? As if by magic, he appears. And you know what? I think it's time for you to just stop. I think it's time for Super Sonic. I wonder what the cutscene looks like now that the stage is completely replaced. I wonder if it'll just be like all garbled and broken because of the sprites in the different tile set or whatever. Yep, and that's how that usually goes. Well, yeah, that was the Aurora Garden mod, and if you want to check that out, it'll be linked in the description. If you like this video and you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to check out more Sonic Mania and other things that may or may not be Sonic related, because I do a lot of things. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.